Hi there, fellow APBP board members. This is Tom Bertulis, and today, February 23rd, we had an APBP board meeting, and the question came up about the online community, the listserv, so I thought I would chat a little bit about an option by HireLogic. So, where did this all come up? Well, for me personally, when I started using the APBP listserv about 15 years ago, there were not a lot of messages. But now, as you probably know, there are quite a few. And it can be hard to organize. So I'm brainstorming ideas of what could be done. At the same time, we've seen this plateauing of our membership. And we would like to rebrand and freshen up our online presence and basically the APBP brand as a whole. So one idea is HireLogic. So what is it? Let's compare the APBP listserv with the ITE website, which uses HireLogic. So here we have the APBP listserv. I don't know if you can see that, but this is just from today, and you can see, so for me, there's lots of messages on online maps, more online maps, job opportunities. It's all over the place. Here, come to the conference by places for bikes. So it's a bit scattered for me. I personally like to have a certain focus when I look at the online community or the listserv. And that's the idea with HireLogic. That's the vision anyway. You also, it's not as clean. It's a Gmail format. So in terms of who sent it when, who replied when, it's just not as clean. Now let's flip over. Here's the ITE website. And if you go up here where it says councils, you click there, you see they have about 14 councils. You include with the bullets and without the bullets. They've got parking, they've got roundabouts, and right here they have the ped bike community. Here that talks about what the community is, the goals, documents, events. And if you click on join the discussion, voila. Here you have a pretty clean page, easy to read, and this is all ped bike information within ITE. So my vision would be we actually divide it down even more. Here you can see they've got cycle tracks, signage, audible signals, clearance intervals. It's very engineering specific, which I happen to like, and it's when the replies are, when they did it, who did it. Here's Krista Nordbach, APBP member. If we had this with ITE, we could have engineering, education, maybe all 6 E's, each one with their own discussion page. And the beauty of it is, if you do want to see all the posts, you can. There's still that option. You can go back and click to see all the posts with one click of the button. Anyway, the million-dollar question is, Tom, great, but how much will this cost? I mean, the big picture is we're getting about $100,000 per year in membership right now, and unfortunately that's plateaued for in recent years. We want that higher. In 2028, 2027, we want a lot more than that. I don't know what the number is, but maybe 200,000 per year. So how do we get there? I think we most of us agree we want to rebrand and create something new and appealing and inspiring. HireLogic might be part of that. It's about $6,000 per year as opposed to the $1,250 per year, so it's quite a bit more. So for that net increase of $4,750 per year, is it worth it to get to that 200,000 eventually? I would say yes. I would say this is a big piece of the puzzle. A lot of our peer professional organizations are going there, such as ITE, as you can see here, ASCE, TRB, the Institute for Petroleum Engineers, and if they're doing it, we should do it. Well, that last comment was a little tongue-in-cheek. But I do think it's something we should look at. The Institute for Public Works Engineering Australia, since they joined Higher Logic, saw a 70% increase in membership, which was, they say a big part of that was from Higher Logic. Now, if we went up to $170,000 per year in membership from $100,000, that's pretty significant. It would certainly pay for that $47.50 per year. There is another $5,000 startup cost. That's the only for the first year. Anyway, this is sort of some of the things you guys should balance when you decide whether to support this or not. I'm not invested in Higher Logic in any way. I don't have stocks in them. If we don't go with them, it would be nice to go with someone else, somebody. I would like to see a new, fresh ITE listserv and website, and Higher Logic might be the way to do it. There's also a great video on YouTube that talks about it a little bit. I can send out an email on this. Anyway, I hope that helps. Have a good night. Thanks.